failure, rejection, domestic abuse, divorce, clinical depression. These were the nightmares experienced by one out-of-work single mother living on welfare and contemplating suicide. Now, if that person wrote a book for kids, would you let your kids read it? Well, more than 400 million people have. If that person wrote novels that led to movies about magic, good and evil, life and death, do you think they'd be successful? Well, 9 blockbuster movies with box office earnings totaling more than $8.5 billion suggest they might. Going from broke, jobless, and living on the dole to the first person to become a billionaire writing books in less than 5 years sounds like a fabulous, great American rags to riches story. Except J.K. Rowling is British, and today she's richer than the Queen of England. Although I haven't read any of her books, the story behind the story is riveting, fantastical, and truly magical. 7 years after graduating university, the unemployed divorced mother saw herself as the biggest failure she knew. Clinically depressed and contemplating her own suicide, she turned her despair into her inspiration. She said failure meant a stripping away of the inessential. I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was and began to direct all my energy to finishing the only work that mattered to me. J.K. Rowling, she said that in a 2008 commencement speech at Harvard University titled "The Fringe Benefits of Failure." Had I really succeeded at anything else, I might never have found the determination to succeed at the one area where I truly belonged. I was set free because my greatest fear had been realized, and I was still alive, and I still had a daughter whom I adored, and I had an old typewriter and an idea that wouldn't leave me. And so, rock bottom became a solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. Rowling wrote her first novel in cafes, walking from one to the other, taking her daughter with her because she couldn't afford a babysitter, and the walk along the way would tire her out so that Rowling could write. She poured out her first manuscript on a manual typewriter and completed it in 1995, the year of her 30th birthday. Numerous publishers rejected the manuscript before the owner of a small publishing house was convinced by his 8-year-old daughter to publish the first Harry Potter book. And the rest of the story is what you know. Here's what I want you to know this morning. With persistence, passion, and a relentless commitment, people with no more resources than the rest of us can indeed make their dreams come true. I want your dreams to come true as well. They are possible. You can achieve them. Simply never give up on you or the dreams that are in your heart. No matter what, never give up. Don't settle. Don't quit. Don't stop pursuing. Don't stop going for it with all you have.